You guys did great. Coming up next, we're going to talk with Rebeccas Lynch from Thieving Otter Farm. Quails, they don't get enough attention. Everybody's focused on the chickens, the ducks, the geese, but quails. Why don't we ever talk about quails? Well, we're going to today. We're going to be talking with Rebeccas Lynch. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
You are the owner of Thieving Otter Farms.
Yes, sir.
That's Thieving Otter Farms. Mm-hmm. Did you name it that way on purpose?
I did.
What is with that?
Well, you know, I wanted to have something different.
Yeah. You got it.
And I got it, yeah. I actually have something different on my farm. So we have real wild river otters who come up the creek, climb up the hill, get into our pond, and steal all our fish.
They'll kill all the fish out of a pond.
Oh, they wiped it clean.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We had so many fish that it was just like fin to fin.
Yeah.
Until the otters found them.
So they just come in, they wipe out all your fish, and then they left?
Yeah. And we were cool with that because we're like, otters, we'll buy more fish. It's okay.
You feed the otters?
Yeah.
All right, focus. We're supposed to be talking about quail.
But otters.
I guess. They're vicious little buggers.
That's okay.
Okay.
I can enjoy them from a distance.
You like the wildlife, right?
I do.
So how did you get into farming?
So I've always, I grew up on a horse farm. We had horses, we raised our own food, we had cows, we had all that stuff. So farming has always been a way of life. Mm-hmm. My mom, we grew our own vegetables, she canned, she froze. And then I got into raising chickens and breeding chickens.
Yeah.
They're kind of the gateway.
It's a gateway animal, yes. It's dangerous.
And then one of my chicken friends had quail, and she decided she didn't want them anymore. And offered them to me she said, I'll give them to you for free, just, pay me $40 for the cage. And I thought, well, if I don't like them, they're tasty.
Yeah, you can always eat them.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got them and I was like, these are kind of cool birds. And they were just like the regular, pharaoh color, just the normal color. And I then discovered they came in other colors and other patterns.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm kind of a genetics nerd. And I fell into the quail genetics rabbit hole.
You went way down.
Way down.
So these are not like the ones that, not the Bob White ones, right?
No, these are Coturnix quail. They're a semi-domesticated quail breed from Japan. Coturnix, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And you went all in.
I went all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went from like a dozen birds that I got for free into a massive quail business, all the things.
What do you do with them?
So most people raise them for meat and eggs, sometimes pets. Right now with the egg shortage and the prices of eggs, these quail are highly sought after because you get an egg a day like you do a chicken, but they're so small. And you can keep them in a smaller area that a lot of HOAs don't have regulations against them.
Oh.
And sometimes people in cities can keep them.
Oh, okay.
And they're not really loud. So, there's a lot of people that want to get into raising their own food that couldn't do it with chickens or cows or something like that, but could with quail.
Don't get me started on the quail eggs. I remember going to a restaurant and they were like, you have a quail egg omelet, like 6 eggs. I'm like, hey. That's pretty hearty. And they come with this little tiny, it's deceiving.
Yeah. There's, you have to have a few more, which means you have a few more quail, and then you fall into the quail rabbit hole, and then you have all the quail.
Your background, you were a vet tech?
Yes, for 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that got you going on the love of animals, or did you go into it because you loved animals?
I went into it because I loved animals and enjoy working with them.
Animal trainer?
Yep.
Like lions and...
So primarily dogs, but in order to get my certification, we actually had to train a different species. My species was a rat, so I had a trained rat that could do all kinds of tricks. I guess I won't talk about my pet snakes either.
Just stop talking for a second. Let's stick with the rat.
Okay,
You
rat.
had to train a rat.
Yeah.
To do what?
All kinds of things. I trained her to jump through a hoop, and to touch a target stick, come when she was called.
You did not.
I
You
did.
cannot teach a rat to come when it's
I
called.
could literally take this rat, her name was Bindi, and I could put her down in the yard, and I could call her, and she would come running from about 10 feet away.
To attack you?
No, she enjoyed me.
And were the snakes to eat the rat?
No, the snakes came later on.
You can't train those, though, right?
Probably not as easy as a rat.
Yeah. What were you
Yeah.
doing with them?
They're just fun to have.
Like the boas and the big ones?
Yeah, I have a corn snake, a Saharan sand boa.
Oh, they're the colored ones,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
And a blood python.
Red on black, you'll kill Jack. How's that go?
I think that might be
Yellow.
Milk's, coral snake maybe?
If he's yellow, he'll kill a fella.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah. The farm. Okay, you're in it. You're full-time quail now.
Yeah.
And tell me about what you're doing with the genetics of it.
So, as I mentioned before, I am a genetics nerd.
Yeah. The
And-
charts, you do
Yeah,
those?
oh, the Punnett squares and all that stuff. And my favorite thing is to take something that I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue, and use breeding techniques to unravel that mystery and find out what it is. And in doing so, I've actually discovered genes that had never been known or named before. And the cool thing is that if you find something and you study it, you get to name it. So I now have a gene that is named and used across the world.
What's it called?
It's called Myrle. It's Myrle.
Okay.
And that is French for blackbird because it's a gene that makes the bird black.
The quail. Mm-hmm. There were no black quail before you made them into abominations?
There were black quail, but nobody knew what made them black. So
Oh.
I discovered the gene that made them black.
Hey, you by cutting them open? Or what do you do?
Selective breeding. So I take a known bird, like kind of the baseline bird, a bird
Yeah.
with no other genes, and I breed this unknown to that, and then I breed it again, and breed the offspring to that baseline, that and then in doing that, each time I'm pulling the genes out of it, so I can look and see what that recipe is for making up that bird.
So you're figuring out, so like the black one, I don't know, I'm making up numbers,
Yeah.
but 1 out of a 100 is going to be a black out of the offspring. And you figure that out, and then you get 2 of them, and then it's like 1 out of 50. So you just kept narrowing it down. Is that anywhere near close to what you're doing?
Not quite. So I took this blackbird and I bred
Could
it.
you just say yes?
Yeah,
It's
sure.
something like that.
Why,
Yeah.
yes, Rob, that's exactly it.
No, idiot TV boy, nothing like that. Okay, explain it to me.
Okay, so black is a combination of multiple genes.
Yeah.
So we have a fawn gene, EB gene, Phi, and Merle. And I don't expect you to know all this stuff. But in the process of breeding to this, baseline bird, I can pull those genes out and be able to see them visually. And then I take that out and breed it to other things and study it and find out, wow, this is something that we've never seen before. So then I get to name it.
You guys are very wildlife friendly.
We are.
Well, tell me about that.
So on our farm, I know a lot of farms, especially poultry farms, they have trouble with hawks and owls and raccoons and possums and whatnot.
Armadillos.
Armadillos,
Yeah.
all those things. And we decided that, you can trap or remove wildlife, but there's always going to be more. And we really like our wildlife. So instead, we predator-proof everything. We make sure that all of our animals are very well protected and peacefully coexist with them.
Really? So
Yes.
you got foxes.
We have foxes. We have a shop with a dirt floor.
Yeah.
And a groundhog dug a hole in this floor.
That's what they do.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
love doing that
Yeah.
in your fields.
Yeah.
Well, the foxes took advantage of this hole in the dirt floor
In your shop.
in our shop
Uh-huh.
and brought their babies. And we had 2 fox families raise 15 fox kits.
4 foxes turn into,
15.
19.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. And raised their babies right in our shop. We had fox kits playing in our driveway. I could wake up
next
every
to
morning.
the quail?
Yeah.
Well, don't they want to eat the quail?
Quail are protected in a building.
Do you feed the foxes?
We do. Well,
quail?
We do and we don't. So part of our way of coexisting is that if we take our culls, the quail that we don't need, the extra eggs that we don't need, and put them way back on our property, so they're more likely to, get into those than our other, better.
You just like having the foxes around.
Yeah, they're great.
You got a tattoo about one.
I do.
And
I do.
Just because they're not eating your quail.
Well, my tattoo is of an otter.
Yeah.
That's kind of self-explanatory. Then there's the fox, which we enjoy coexisting with, and they're really amazing creatures. They're beautiful. They keep the vermin out of your yard. You won't have moles or mice or rats.
Well, they're
and
wildlife.
Stuff. Yeah. So but there's a food chain.
So there's a line. There is a line.
There's a line. And then the other critter that is on my tattoo is an emu. I was on Facebook.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, this is a story.
Marketplace?
No. I was on Facebook, and one of my friends who lived about 45 minutes away made a post and said, does anyone know where this emu belongs? Because he's been in my backyard for 2 weeks. And I not jokingly said, well, if you don't find the owner, let me know, and I'll come get him. Well, she did find the owner, and come to find out, they couldn't contain the bird, and they were already the third owner who couldn't contain the bird. And so I asked my boyfriend, hey, hon, can I go catch an emu and bring it home?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, sure, honey, go catch an emu.
How did it taste?
I didn't eat him.
What do you want people to know about a quail? Because they don't get talked about that much.
They don't. I guess the best thing would be what I mentioned before. They are easy to keep. They don't make a lot of noise. You can keep them in a fairly small area.
Okay.
They don't eat much, and they're really pretty to look at. They have a nice call.
If people want to find out more about you or your farm, where would they go?
thievingotterfarm.com.
You probably didn't have any trouble getting that website.
No, not at all.
Well, Rebecca, I want to thank you for coming in and talking with us and bringing us quail awareness. It's great to see someone that has so much passion and enthusiasm for what they're doing. It's infectious, so I want to thank you for that.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity.
Really appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for spending some time with us here on SharkFarmer TV. For more stories about people in agriculture, catch my shows on Rural Radio Channel 147 Sirius XM. There's more in-depth discussions on my podcast, and of course, you can check out previous episodes of this show on my YouTube channel. Find out more at SharkFarmer.com. I have no idea what you're talking about, but you're very passionate.
That's okay, yes.
And I enjoy that.